Hello and welcome everyone to another Dwarf Fortress episode. In this episode we will continue on from where we left off last time, and we will start, I believe, creating some armor for our dwarves so that they have something to clothe themselves in. We are also going to need to create some leather armor, but let's start with this one. So I believe I have copper. Let's actually have a check on that. I'm not actually sure what I have. So, what's those additional options? Okay, interesting. Wait. 15 without bedrooms. That seems quite dangerous. We need to create a few more bedrooms now. Nevertheless, let's go here into stocks, not justice, stocks, and look at, let's see, where's bars, I believe, and we shall look at what type of bars we currently have. There we go. We have gold, silver, copper and charcoal, which is good. Okay, so copper, we are probably going to create copper armor then. I'm just going to see if I can find any ore in here and see if we actually are capable of creating iron, because in that case I will create iron armor. See if I can find ore. Do we have any over, by the way? We do. Copper pick, bronze pick, iron crossbow, steel battle axe, copper battle axe. So we have battle axes, that's good. Armor, here we go. Okay, that's mostly clothing though. Yeah, okay. There we go, stones. You should not be forbidden. Very forbidden. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. We have limestone, granite, gabbro, quartzite, slate, gneiss, gold nugget. As far as I can see, we do not currently have any iron-bearing ores. So we are going to use silver for most of our things, and copper, of course. So we are going to create copper armor. Copper. Well, they're going to be melee, so I believe breastplate. Create that, put a restraint on you. Breastplate of copper specifically, and that seems like a valid one. You're going to need leggings, of course. You're going to put that on repeat, and a restraint. That's good. Forge. Well, helm, I believe. Let's put a cap on you. That's good. We shall need a shield. And a buckler, I believe. Basically the same thing. Okay, so high boots then. We have constraint now, there we go. And maybe a cap for the arrow dwarves. Copper, there we go. And mail shirt for the armored dwarves as well, I think. And also the greaves, I believe that's some type of trousers. Hope I'm not completely wrong. And maybe low boots as well. So we are going to create quite a bit of things from here, but okay. We can have a look here actually. Equip, there we go. So they are, oh, they're actually going to use leather, lol. Okay, so we are going to see that we have headgear, headwear, legwear, handwear, footwear. So we actually don't need all of that. So I'm going to remove these low boots. Not suspend, I'm going to cancel. I want breastplates, not any of that. Thank you very much. That should be good. So create those, and we will have that. We will also need what are they called? We're actually going to create from silver a few hammers. Because hammers require a lot of weight in them, and silver is very dense and heavy, So creating warhammers out of silver is actually a valid strategy, and they actually hit quite hard. Maybe not need that many, but always keep like 3 to 5 in storage anyways. I don't think it counts the ones that the dwarves are carrying with them, which is good. And I believe mace is also going to be made out of this material. So let's put that in there. Let's put the same on 3 to 5 here. There we go. And then also let's create from copper a few spears and short swords. Now, spears and short swords are made of copper are obviously not going to be as good as maybe iron ones are, but it's a start, and if we don't have iron we shall make use of copper. There we go. So we have those set to be worked, and they are going to start working on those rather soon, and then be then our military dwarves are going to be able to start clothing themselves in armor. Also, we shall need leather armor. We shall need leggings, no, trousers rather, I believe, and a cap, sure, glove, okay, and high boots. I believe high boots are better than low boots because that makes sense. A leather shield, no, I don't think so. Quiver is obviously going to be required, and water skins, so that they will be able to carry water. Going to put a constraint on all of these as well. I'm not going to put too much of time into this. That way, yes. Sometimes you wish that this this user interface was a little bit more user friendly, but it's okay. You can do so much that it's completely fine. Okay, so let's create some wooden bolts as well. Can I create that from here? Question mark. No. So that's from Craft Dwarf's shop, which is exactly this thing. So create out of wood bolts. Yeah, bolts. Repeat on that, and make sure we also always have quite a few bolts. I'm going to require like 100 to 250 bolts or something like that. Going to add another one, and I'm going to create bone bolts. We're going to create bone helmets, why not? But no. Okay. And bone bolts, and put a restriction of 100 to 250. There we go. And also, no, you don't create metal bolts here, you create metal bolts here. So copper bolts. And of any metal really. Oh, we actually have that already. Nice. But I'm going to require a bit more of these, because we need them. There we go. So hopefully we shall get our bolts ready, and hunters will be able to start hunters, by the way. Yes, hunters are using bolts, not specific type of bolts. You shall use bone bolts, or you shall use wooden bolts. You shall not use up our metal bolts. There we go. Good. So hunters are good, but I don't want them hunting with metal bolts. For quite obvious reasons, because then our military dwarves won't have any. And speaking of military dwarves, as you can see, they are currently practicing, I believe. Let's have a look at the schedule. Current is here, so yes, someone should actually be training, provided they haven't cooked something up. Nope. Why are those red? They're created of cinnabar. Okay. I can also build archery targets, so I will do that. There we go. Capital A. Place it here, made of limestone. this way dwarves will have somewhere to shoot and practice their aim and become better at it. And now also defensive structures. So as you can see here, I have left this little hallway empty here. The reason for this is so that I will be able to dig in fortifications and actually create a defensive structure. Now it might seem a bit weird, and it is a little bit weird, so actually what I am going to do, provided there's nothing below that isn't, I'm actually going to dig out these so as to create a little bit of a drop, and these as well. Then I am going to actually carve fortification onto these. Onto these right here. I can't do that right now. Okay, so I will dig through here. Can I remove this one? I can remove that one. And the reason I'm doing this is so that once they have hollowed this out, I can go and remove the upward ramps, and then we will have a moat sort of thing. And here we are going to carve in fortifications, meaning we can shoot through the wall. It's basically arrow slits in the wall, and shoot at enemies coming in here. Whilst this is closed, of course, and that way it's a little bit more safe. It seems reasonable. Oh god, the mayor is starting to want more things. That means our fortress has grown, and now the noblemen are going to start creating create trouble. So they want decent offices, decent dining rooms, cabinets, weapon rack, armor stands. They have decent quarters though. That's good. So do they have offices? They do currently have offices. Yes. For some reason this person doesn't have a dining room. Why is this suspended? Stop going and suspending my work. Okay, maybe there is no table. But, okay, so the captain of the guard requires that, and the mayor requires that. Why is this a carpenter? Does the captain of the guard have anything? Needs quarters, needs chest, okay. So you should be to the captain of the guard. I have no idea why it isn't already set to the captain of the guard. But okay. That's the wrong button. There we go. Current owner mayor. What? Manager. Can make bedroom. Assign to mayor. Also allocate to mayor. Make throne room for mayor. Mayor also allocate. There we go. Okay, that seems better. Mega needs that. Okay. Then we're going to build some cabinets and whatnot. No, not container. Cabinet is F. So I'm going to place a few cabinets here. And I'm also going to place one there. Then I'm going to go here and request some rock cabinets. Make 10. Build a few more. Might as well place them down here. And place doors. There we go. Then he's required a... what was it? Weapon rack and armor stand. Okay, so build a armor stand. Build it here. And build it here. Here. And here. And here. And weapon rack. I have no idea why city officials need weapon racks and armor stands, but they do. Also, why is no one smoothing the stone? Oh, someone is. It's just taking a long time. Okay, can I prioritize it? I should be able to, yes. So 7 priority, and this has 7 priority here. So that should get smoothed first. I hope. And if you smooth that, then the mayor is going to become a little bit more happy because they actually then have, or shall we say it like this, the smoothing adds a lot of beauty. Yeah, let's say it like that. You have a weapon rack and armor stand now for some reason. 2 chests. And you have 3 chests. What on earth is going on? Why are you assigned to the mayor? Captain of the guard. Thank you. Oh, this is already allocated to Captain of the Guard, okay. There we go, that looks better. Good. And we shall need to dig out a few more rooms. Happy day. Okay, so we shall not dig there. Not there either, for that matter. Here we go. It looks a bit derpy maybe, but I don't want to split from this design that I have already started there. I think it went like that just because of some weird walls or something. And actually I'm going to cheat and do with the mouse because that just goes a little bit quicker. Provided you can click properly. You can record macros and then do this really fast, but I am not entirely sure, or I can't remember how you do that, which is a bit of a shame because it's really handy when you can do it. Good, they have dug that out, and the dining hall is coming along quite well. So I will build some nest boxes for what are they called? Chickens and things. Can I go into planning mode? I apparently cannot. Well, that's a nest box anyways. So someone is going to carry that there, and I believe I had some form of turkey or something. Is this the... yeah, that's the Benham pasture, so let's see what we have here. Stray dog, no. A gander, yeah. You can actually see that from the animal screen over here. A stray dog. No one owns you. Good. A few kittens. It's actually bad to have too many kittens, which is why I'm slaughtering a few of them. Because if you have too many of them, then inevitably, what's it called? The FPS is going to suffer a lot, and I mean a lot, from the fact that you have too many cats because of all the pathfinding and all of that. So it's quite tactical to go and from time to time just remove a few of them so they don't do a so-called cat explosion and go completely out of hand. Also, it's a bear, so we are going to need more refuse. Actually, yeah. I'm going to do this, actually. I'm going to change this stockpile to not accept skulls or bones or shells or teeth or horn and hooves or hair and wool. Why, you ask? Because then I can haul it inside into, for example, this place and keep it a little bit closer and a bit safer, of course, for my craft dwarves. Okay, so they will be able to go up there, collect some bones, and craft things. So I think they are even going to haul it over there right now. Another thing that could potentially be like good idea is to create another stockpile right in here, just in case of a siege, so you have somewhere to put the garbage so that the miasma doesn't spread through the fortress, because then you can put the door right here, and in doing so you can actually prevent miasma from spreading. It also appears that this seed place doesn't have enough barrels, which is bad. meaning I am going to dig out a little bit more of seed storage. Because now apparently they have to run all the way over here for seeds, and that does not really constitute efficiency. And as you can see, a lot of the crops are actually dying, which is double plus on good. So we should gather some plants just to stay. There we go. I probably have quite a lot of work for them now. That's okay, the dwarves like being busy, I think. So militia squad, equip. Yeah, someone has picked up. Oh, we are not creating weapons for archers. That seems like a stupid thing. Oh, he actually died. Because no one came and removed the construction quickly enough. Nevertheless, I believe it is now time for coffers, or coffins. Rock coffin, yeah. Let's get 10. And we are going to need crossbows. Crossbows can be created out of wood. It doesn't really matter what you create them out of, but they apparently have to be created at a craft workshop. Of course they have to. No. Where do you create them? Is it here? No. I have no idea. That seems a bit weird. I thought it would be here. No. That's weird. Can I create out of bone? No. Do I need a specific workshop? I probably need a bowyer's workshop, yes. Which ironically is called a bowyer's workshop, but they actually don't create bows, they create crossbows. I mean, both probably are created by a bowyer, but it's just a little bit interesting, I find. Doesn't have any effect on anything. Okay, good, we can now carve fortifications as well. I'm going to set this work up here. Why can't I carve fortifications? Do I need to smooth it first? Okay, fine. Can't do that either. What? There we go. Smooth this up so we can carve fortifications. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you would have to smooth it first, but come on. Okay. So they're going to go ahead and do that, but I am going to have to put a cut in the video right now, and when we come back we are going to continue working a little bit more on our security and setting up a bit more stockpiles and getting our militia squads all settled and ready for work, or battle, depending, yes. So thank you all very very much for watching another episode of Dwarf Fortress, and I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time. But thank you and